Hey guys, so a few days ago I was celebrating that I fixed this radio. Well, I haven't. Turns out like the fault is still there and it's still the same. One of the channels is bad, doesn't work. So let's look at this. Let's admire the Soviet piece of shit, and then I'll tell you about the faults and all that stuff. So first of all, this is stereo thing, right? So it's not like usual thing that we see today, right? So one would be volume and the other one would be pen. This one is just you set manually levels for each channel. These ones are, I don't know what it is. I think it is gain for filter, which turns on and off by pushing this things. So this one is low shelf, 200 hertz, hertz, and this one is 5 kilohertz, right? And I think if you push it, and then you can adjust the gain, minus, plus. Maybe you don't have to push it, I don't know. I think you don't have to push it because I vaguely remember that it's it works even without pushing these things, right? Alright, so what's next? Mono stereo, right? So stereo is if it detects a stereo, it should glow. Spoiler, it doesn't. On this radio, on my radio. Right, so mono, I think it's hard set mono. So even if it is stereo, you could push mono and it would be mono. So next is selector. So these 4 buttons are selectors, right? They look like they are dusty, but I don't know. No, they're not dusty. You see, I'm trying to. It's not dust, it's something. I don't know. Some residue of something. But it's not, sticky or anything. I don't know what it is. So, right, so as you see, it selects only one channel, right? And if you want to turn everything off, you kind of do this. It's old trick. Right, next one is upper. I don't know what it is. Automatic selector, maybe. I don't know. So here we have the radio stuff, right? So this is shortwave thing, right? This is KSDV, long wave. I don't know what KS means, but DV, oh wait, KSDV, so DV is long waves, длинные волны, right? And we do this. So this is ultra short waves, and it's also a selector, right? This, so this is for this knob, right? This is for this for this, this for this. Okay. Next is selector for all this shit, right? So KV3, so short waves 3, which is this, right? Bam, 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 bam. At least I think it. I think that's how it works, right? So front panel. Speaking of front panels, so like that's my front panels for modular, right? This is Tinkle. It's not done, as you see. This one is Kick, Moritz Klein's Kick, like 808, right? It's not soldered yet. Even these ones, these like pots are not soldered. And this one is Burst. So yeah, these ones were done in November, I think. Right, okay, so next thing. So as you see, I detached this thing, because it doesn't work. But let's check what we have here. And as you see, we have new capacitors, and I'll show you what the old capacitors looked like. They looked like this. 2000 microfarads, 50 volts, right? So they were here, I think. So now we have like 2020, Jesus Christ, 2200, 2200, right? 50 watts also, so volts. We also had, alright, so we also had these things, which is like 200, I think, yes, 200 microfarads. We had, I don't see it, but it's somewhere here, right? So like we had a lot of different values for this filter. I think it is a filter that like filters the power for this thing. By the way, it's unplugged, just like famous concerts on MTV. Whatever. So like fuses, right? Old glass fuses. What do we have also? So like these are also electrolytic capacitors, and I haven't replaced them, right? So like I did not replace them. I don't care. Like they are small and they probably are kind of fine. I don't think they're like fucked. Well, maybe they are. Maybe I should replace them, but I don't care yet. Alright, next one. Next thing of interest. Alright, so where is my something to point? Alright, so this. Look at this. So these ones are diodes, germanium diodes, D20. I actually have like a pack of them. Right, so D20, germanium. Right, and while we're here, these are D9B, and we have like a relative, like not distant, but I think like very close relative of them, which is like D9V, and that is where's my thing? Yeah, here it is. So these ones, D9V, four of them, also germanium. So I have D9B, and this is D9V. I don't think I could replace them if something goes wrong, if something would go wrong, but wherever. I don't intend to listen to the radio actually, and I bought the germanium stuff just for fun because it was cheap. Well, it wasn't really cheap, but it was like cheaper than I expected. Right. So next thing. Ah, yeah. So I replaced this electrolytic capacitors, all of them on this board, which is like power amplifier, and this is like these things are output transistors. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and despite what you think they would look like, wait a second, I'll show you. Right, so you might think they look like this, right? So because it kind of fits here, right? And this is like these ones are also germanium. I have like a bunch of germanium stuff here too, just like this is like germanium PNP. I have like a couple of NPN, not much, not like many of them, not a lot of them, just like a few, two of them. All right, so despite what you think they look like, they just look like normal transistors, right? Like this. Chunky, but normal. All right. But this one is kind of like this one. I think it might be that it is like the exact same transistor actually, and this one, like, I don't know, it does something with power. It is like related to power rectification or something, I don't know. So next thing, all right, have my things. All right, so next thing is so I replaced one of like two of these ones, the ceramic capacitors, which we call red flags. And these red flags I replaced with newer, like modern ceramic capacitors, and I did it because I read that like the red flags are bad, and they're like leaky. Well, not even leaky. They just turn into resistors over time. But it's like it's fine actually. I checked them and they are not bad. Not good, but not bad. All right. So next thing. What is the next topic of discussion? Yeah. This, right? So look, this. This is resettable fuse, right? This is a resettable fuse, and I have two of them. I have like one here and one here. And I replaced the like normal for this type of things, like glass fuse, because it was like it was a pain while I was like, you know, fixing the shit, and I haven't fixed it yet. You know. So but while I was fixing it, it was like it was killing all the fuses that I kind of put there. It was like I put one, like plugged it in, and bam, no. Right. So I was a bit frustrated, so I decided to buy a resettable fuse, two of them. Right. So next thing is these ones. The orange things are transistors. They are KT815, KT815, and then there is a litera, which is like a letter, which could be like B or G or whatever, V, right? So, like for example, this one, come on, wait, right? So this one is B, right? So this one is KT815B, right? So like KT815B. And this one is G. KT815G. KT815G. Right. This one is a thermistor. And it might look like it is corroded away and like it's kind of, it stays in place. I don't think it is bad. But it is a thermistor. But it is marked as a resistor, right? So R3, I think it is. Or R10, I don't know. R7, I don't know. So, but it is a thermistor, and I know that because I have a pack of them. Well, not them, but like similar ones, right? So this, as you see, right? So check this out. Very similar, right? I'll take one out, and we will put it just there. Right. So look at this. Wow. Very similar, right? But this one is 10K. Wait. M10K, right? Wait. M10K. M. And this one is M1K something. M1K OV or something, or 8, I don't know. Alright, so what is also interesting about Soviet shit? Alright, so this is, you see, like this and this. Wait, yeah. Right, so this one, and also here we have like this one, and this one, and this one. All the silvery green things are NBM, alright, capacitors. NBM stands for like oil, paper, metal, I think, or like metal, paper, oil. Capacitors. So it's like oil capacitors with like paper and metal somehow, right? And it's very bad actually. Like it's not. If it says, for example, this one says 0.1 microfarads, right? So like 100 nanofarads. In reality, it's most likely something around 280, 250 nanofarads. It's like plus 100% at least. And if it says like this one nanofarad, 1000 picofarad, right? So this is P, 1000 picofarad. So this one is actually most likely somewhere around 2 nanofarads, so 2000 picofarads. This one is like 0.05 microfarads. It's most likely somewhere around 1 nanofarad. So yeah, and people say that there is a way to reanimate them, right? So to reanimate them. And you should like boil them in oil or something. I will try it actually, because I have a bunch of them that I desoldered from different things. Right. So I don't have anything. I don't have any right here, but I do have some of them somewhere. Well, I have like a handful of them, like not not a lot, but like, you know, kind of a lot. So red ones are called K40p. They're also paper, and I think they're kind of fine, because I was checking my trash pile, my like capacitor trash pile that I have. I'm very reluctant. I very reluctantly throw away some shit, right? So like I reluctantly throw away like transistors and shit, or just like, you know, keep it. And but it is a trash, right? So it is a trash pile, and I don't think I ever saw any of these ones, so they probably are fine. Maybe if not, I will probably replace them. Right, so what's next? So there are like electrolytic capacitors that are still there, like this one and these ones, and like this one, and here we have like this and this and this. All of these are electrolytic capacitors, and I will replace them later, right? We also have an old chip which is called K553 UD1A. UD is like UD or something, I don't know. Alright, next. On to the next topic, which is the other type of transistor, right? So like the UFO transistors that are mostly, you know, associated with Soviet germanium, but these ones are, I think, silicon. I think they're like silicon transistors, because I checked them with my DMM multimeter, and they show like 0.6 volts drop, which is like, I think, silicon thing. But it could be that it's like, I don't know, because I haven't desoldered them, I just, you know, checked them here, so it could be that I missed something or something, right? Because on the schematic that I have, they are marked as pair something something, which is like filled transistor, which is like JFET, but it's not JFET because these ones are JFETs, and they're fucked. They're